What's up, YouTube? How you feel? Welcome. Welcome to Wolf King's Vids. I'm your host, Wolf King. Everybody give it up. Yes. All right, thank you. I love you too. Okay, so today's story is going to be an interesting one. Trump supporters protested against immigration and harshly denigrated the darker-skinned public servants. They waved flags around the Arizona state and were armed, asking public servants if they supported illegal immigration. I think that's important, caring about a nation first and making sure that illegal immigrants don't take jobs in the government to oppose anything regarding the welfare of white Americans. Now, do you know who in particular they questioned as a lawmaker? Let's just check. Yeah, because these illegal immigrants, they could be an issue. They could run rampant. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. Located Navajo lawmaker Eric Denishi, a Navajo lawmaker. He was quoted saying, "I'm indigenous to these lands." Representative Deshini said, "My ancestors found and died on these lands. I just told them, don't ask me that question." I mean, come on, Eric. Come on, man. Don't be salty. I mean, it's obviously just a case of mistaken identity, a racial profile. They can happen to anyone. It's an honest mistake. I'm sure the Trump supporters were understanding and amended their previous statement. It continues saying, "We're walking back," and they started yelling again, "Get out of the country." At that point, they pointed to Lizette and called her an illegal and said, "Get out, go back home." Rebels said, but they pointed at Jane, who works for the house, and said, "No, you can stay." Iron is white. Now, I can understand why they're doing this. I mean, it's important. I mean, it's hard when you're a Trump supporter, right? Like, you understand that most millennials are liberal. They're sort of dominating the culture war, and most demographics regarding white people in the United States tend to be on the decline. By the time I'm in my mid-50s, whites will be declared a minority. And I can understand, it's like they're going through some kind of existential crisis. They have to protect their sort of tribal identity in order to exist. So I have basically like a proposal for them to escape the wrath and the terror that is the other, right? Basically anyone that's different from them. I say we get everyone who's a Trump supporter, everyone who basically agrees with this type of action. We round them all up, we give them resources and stuff like that, and we find some remote location, say an island or something like that, and dump them on there, have that little micronation, and we call that our final solution for Trump supporters. We do that. That way, they can have their own country. They're away from all these different people of color and these Jews and the LGBT and all those other people. And hopefully they could come up with a self-sufficient, self-sustaining economy, and they won't suffer, like anarchy and genetic disorders from inbreeding and the like. That way everyone's happy. And I'm all for Trump supporters, making America great again. But honestly, they should just get out of here. It's really just a multi-ethnic shithole. And we know Trump supporters, they are not living in the shithole. I mean, obviously, they're the pinnacle. They're the vanguard. They should be respected above all else. Yeah. So they recalled it as unacceptable, and they assume things about you that's not much we can do. I agree. But we could help accommodate them. I'm just saying. I mean, if they want their safe space, we can give it to them in the best way. Final solution, baby. Just think about it. Well, that's all I gotta say about this. It's about time we help these Trump supporters. We protect them from this multicultural nightmare. Even though there's been crazy studies that say that there's no real threat to allocation of resources or public provisions or like anything overall in society. But that's all I gotta say about this. It seems pretty self-explanatory. All right, this has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Stop out there to know, and El Satan. Ciao.